historical event. That's what I did. I'm talking to the mama. One mama said to me, this is the largest gathering of Africans she has seen, largest gathering of revolutionary Africans that she has ever seen in her life. She should know. Another mama said, these are elder mamas. Another mama said that she hadn't seen this level of security since the Black Panthers. This is a momentous occasion. I don't know if I can convey the sense of that. This is like a turning period, a turning point in our story of the warrior class. It's like you've been given the challenge. Let's see what you're going to do with it. How are we going to turn this around? Everywhere we go. Now, everywhere we go, you're responsible for making sure that our community is secure, making sure that our children are safe from any predator, solving our problems in a way that our children can see men acting like men and women acting like women in our tradition. You have a charge. You've been given a charge. And I'm assuming that everyone here knows that these individuals are fulfilling that charge. So it's the responsibility of everybody who is an adult to act accordingly. We cannot have sovereignty with punks. We've got to be our ancestors. And that takes some courage. That takes some resilience. That takes the ability to be righteously enraged, to stand alone, to act like an African warrior scholar, to act accordingly. I'm tired of seeing mamas cry. I'm tired of seeing our children walking around with disgusted looks on their face because they don't understand. How could their parents be this sorry? We got to make a stand. 10 years from now, it's going to be too late. It's going to be too late. My mother said, mark my words. Mark my words. Nothing happens. 10 years from now, it's too late. Our community will be completely homosexualized. And the pedophiles will be in place. And all those folks who have issues with this homosexuality being a problem in our community because it's one of the problems, this is one thing that's going to take us closer to the Europeans. Most of these individuals do not understand that we are not Europeans. And they're trying to act like we're all this one humanity, so we're just a little deviation from that, and all we have to do is get to the point where we're them and we'll be better than them and everything will be fine. We are not them. I don't want to be them. I want to be my ancestors.
Tenant versus the landlord. We are moving on our planet as tenants, and we are submitting to landlords. So everything we do on a daily basis is in submission to the landlords. So what is it that we have to do as the original people on this planet to become landlords again? When we were landlords, there was no poverty. There was no capitalism. There was no need for welfare. There was no abortion. There was no crack cocaine. There was no prostitution. There was no prison industrial. There was no child molestation. There was no homosexuality. So what do we have to do to undo all the damage that has not only been done to our people, but on our planet? I want us to be rulers again. So what is it that we have to do to be rulers again? In the ancient Kemetic mystery system, the gods had to ascribe to what we call Sunam Bunam. 42 years of intense study to master self. How many of us have dedicated 30 days to mastering ourselves? I'm talking about diet. I'm talking about monitoring our thoughts. I'm I'm talking about monitoring what we watch on TV, monitoring what we listen to when our children are around. And Brother Irritated, Genie, straight African pride all day long. That's what I'm representing. When we walk into the rooms, when we're in the midst of Europeans, our position needs to be clear. There is nothing without the union of the black man and the black woman. Nothing. So I'm challenging the sisters in the room, from the youngest to the eldest. First of all, whenever there's a child in the room, everybody needs to be on post. When there is a child in the room, everybody needs to be on post. So I'm on mommy duty when this little brother right here is in the room. And if his mother gets up and walks in the bathroom, she don't have to worry about anything happening to her son. That's how we need to start operating. At one point in our history, our women had established great trade routes all over the world. We were making serious boss moves. Today, we're buying Jimmy Choo shoes and spending $2,000 on Gucci purses and trying to act and look like Europeans. I want to be like Pharaoh of Jetson. I don't want to be like Nicki Minaj. My charge and the demand that I'm placing on the women in the room is that we have to set a new standard for what our daughters aspire to be. It's not hard to walk into a room with no clothes on and get a man's attention. Try walking into the room modest, looking like a queen, and see what type of male attention you get. That needs to be our focus. So mastering self, mastering yourself, reading all of the books, studying all of the scholars, then putting the books down and taking a serious introspective look within yourself. A lot of us have dealt with molestation in our families. We got to deal with that. Sisters are being beaten in our communities. We have to deal with that. Children are being neglected by fathers who don't hug them and love them and pay attention to them. It's the little things. You talking about taking back Africa. Take back your household first. That's the charge that I'm placing on all of us, myself included, and all of us. We talking this, but we got to live it in order for it to be righteous, in order for it to be real. Thank you, brothers and sisters, for coming out. I love you.
Here we go. Here we go. It's a war coming. It's here. It's going to be on the escalated level. Ferguson is a dry run for our people. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. See? So they're going to mobilize to get ready to come door to door. You got to wake up. You got to get ready. You got to throw the kitchen sink at these crackers. You got to throw every life, everything we got to get this victory. If we do that, it's ours. It's a divine victory. And I believe everybody in here knows what time it is. I want you to get caught up, though. It's time for war. Right? You're not going to educate your way out of this shit. They can hit your door now. You better act like they hit it now. Okay? You're not going to educate your way out of this. Because education is tied to economics. And so if the cracker got all the businesses, what the hell you educating to pay the people for? Be the next generation of know everything niggas with no money. You're already behind the eight ball. And so like I'm going to end with this, most people in this predicament, the only option that they have is to take. That's what we get. We're not going to do nothing with this pepperwood when I bring you over here to be successful. He didn't bring you over to have a beautiful family, he could have left you in Africa. Okay? A lot of the shit we think we're going to do is, listen here, this is my block. Okay? This is my block. You know they're going to come So to think that you're going to have some, they're going to be small successes, but we have to prioritize this shit. It's about getting free. When you get free, all the other shit going to fall into place. But if you try to prioritize all of that other shit before freedom, you are going to stay in slavery. We got all the scholarship we ever need. Yeah, we got niggas in the street who count money better than anybody on the street. We done done that. We done been there and done that. The only thing that we have not done successfully is bang on this bitch. So that's what I'm gonna end with. I don't need to back to nothing. I don't know you. I know. Bang on that these days. You understand what I'm saying? When it's like the pillow might be in there, you know, and you know it's strong, but if you shake it, you understand what I'm saying? You might not pull it down, but you get it to move a little bit. Then that young G come and he hit it, and you see that mall, you see the shit shaking up there, and you see the dust come down, and then the next brother come and just pull it on out of it. You got to start banging on this piece. Get ready for war. The war's coming to your doors already at your goddamn door. Prepare for victory.
When I accepted the charge and the duty and responsibility of raising the conscious level of our people by any, every, and all means necessary, I answered the call, went to work. None of y'all knew anything about Professor Griff. With me, Chuck D, and the rest of the brothers sat, we put the public enemy thing together. Our mission was you, and it still is you. Are you following me? So unbeknownst to you, we went to the drug traps, we went to the prisons. Y'all know the story. We put it in the song, we didn't care what Def Jam had to say. Are you following me? And if you know anything about Def Jam, Irritated Genie, it's his Jews all up in there. So when I made the comment in 1989 and pulled the cover off of them, because 1989 was supposed to be our exit. But when I dropped it on them and to pull the cover off them, of course some of the brothers got shaky, we understand that. But the race is not to the swift, it's to he who can endure it to the end. Am I right or wrong? All right. So now, you're seeing me at age 54. Ready and 54. Yes, right. You see me at the ripe old age of 54, and I'm just getting started. The next phase of this mission that I'm carrying out, I have the honor of sharing that with this beautiful sister right here, my big sister Zara. Let's give her another round of applause. Don't worry about that shit, it ain't important. This is not important. Now some of you brothers checking it out, that may be, but anyway, I'm just saying, that may be a problem. But I'm saying that's not important right now. The important thing is, and then the comments that we keep hearing, well, Griff, where did you find her? I didn't find her. Am I right or wrong? We met doing the work. You understand what I'm saying? Which is a beautiful thing. So there's a whole bunch of things we ain't got to discuss. We already know what the hell we doing. Are you following me? So I'm saying all that to say this. Brothers and sisters, when you do meet that individual, whether they're male or female, elder or younger, this is soul work we doing. So with this particular union, with these brothers backing us and standing at the feet of Mwalimu, Baruti, and the rest of the elders in the community, all right, with the master economic plan that DJ has, me and Zaza have sat down and we constructed the framework to put together a homeschool curriculum for all of our children. Listen, when sister asked me, do you have your lecture ready? I said, yeah. She said, ask me again, do you have your lecture ready? And I pointed not here, but here. What we did today comes from here.